to Jab and the Harlem Sanctuary for inviting us in. Thank you to Harlem. This fight is called Redemption. I'm Shantae, I'm the matchmaker and COO of Bigger Than Life Sports and Entertainment. So I just want to thank our sponsor, Sprite, for coming on board and looking out for us back in this event. We got 2 former world champions and a fighter who fought for a championship, came up a little short, but he's making his rebound right now. I want to open the floor up for questions. Anybody have questions for the fighters? Go ahead.
How does everybody feel? Do you feel like you're in shape, or do you feel like you need a little more work?
TikTok. Yeah.
TikTok?
Yeah, it's kind
I feel
of
like
like
you're
getting in shape now.
Tevin, you used to be like one of the most active guys in boxing, like fighting like 5 times in like 10 months, something like that.
Yeah.
And you haven't fought since January 2020. What have you been doing so far, and why have you been out the ring so long?
I've been out the ring so long. My last fight was 2020 January. COVID hit. All the fights stopped, and nobody was actually fighting. And then once people started fighting, I was going through some issues with the rematch clause I had with JoJo. So that took a long time to get resolved. And then the following year, I just took off and enjoyed boxing. The last 2 years before that, I've been fighting. And I really had time to enjoy life. So, I just enjoy life, and now I'm back and ready to go and become 2-time world champion.
What's up, dope guys? Punch Run Boxing here. This is a trailblazing move. Well, I want to ask both of you a question. Was this the business of boxing? Did y'all forced to go independent, or this is something that, it was destined to be?
No, it wasn't forced. A lot of people wanted to pick the fight up. We could have did it a lot of ways. I feel like as we grow and get more mature into the sport, we know independency could be the best options. Especially when you know the business, the ins and outs of the business. I feel like it was a good route to go. We got backed by some hell of a people, and we just took the opportunity, and we gonna do it our way.
Yeah, we free agents. We got experience. If a promoter could do it, we can, and that's the game I want to be in. I look at this as my last chapter in boxing, one of my last few fights, and that's what I want to really do, is be like a promoter or advisor. So be partnering up with my guys, EJ and Shantae. We gonna show from this show, we gonna keep it going after this. And we both wanted tough fights, but we could have did it with an easier opponent, but we wanted to give the fans the biggest matchup possible to get this thing kicking off, and we're gonna keep it going after this. All over the world too, not just the same old thing, Vegas, New York, Philly, America, we taking it all over the world. Boxing is a worldwide sport. We was both world champions. This is how the greats did it. Ali and all of them fall all over, so we wanted to take it out the country.
What weight? What's the weight?
Lightweight, 135.
Does a win for any of you guys kind of put you guys back into the title mix, or do you think it's probably going to take a little while since both of you guys haven't fought in a while?
I think
No, definitely not.
Nah, a win. I feel like us fighting each other either way is a big win. I was just world champion, supposed to still be world champion. I got effed over out of my rematch clause. Was the most active before, and it take one win for me to jump right back into the mix. I fought at 35 before. I actually dominated one of the best at 135 was Ivan Raycat at the time. Moved up and dominated him. So I'm not new to this division. I know a lot of people see me move 35. All the fighters, I know they shook a little bit, but I'm here to stay. I'm done fighting at 30. I feel like I outgrew it, and I'm ready to move up and do bigger things and become 2-time world champion.
Let me ask the both of you all, with a win, or the winner of this fight, what do you see yourself doing? What's the next fight that you would like to engage in?
My thing is anybody but Devin Haney. You know, I don't care. I still got to be proven to be beat. If you look at my career,
there's a lot of competition at 135.
yeah, I only want big fights. Like, I don't want no easy fight. Like, dudes like, man, you coming back. Why you want Tevin? Because I never really lost a fight in my career. If you look at Ken Bosa's 3.5-year layoff, split decision. Rancis Bartholomew, 4-week notice, split decision, dropped him. And then we seen the one loss. Yeah, I was bullshitting, won 10-0 against Melissa. So I never really lost. I'll say in my life, out of 200-something fights, I probably lost 3 fair and square. So I'll be 39 in June. There's people in here that know how freakish I am that has seen what I can do straight off the bench. So a lot of dudes like, man, why did I pick a tough fight like this at my age? I'm different. You know, I'm one of them throwback type fighters that it got to be proven. Anything can happen, you know, like I say. But to me, we did it the old school way. A lot of dudes talk a lot, but they don't put it to action. Me and him, we started off talking shit to each other on the internet.
And you started off talking shit to me, and I see a Mickey. You know, I don't really tweet. I don't be on Twitter like that. I got somebody that run my Twitter, so I see a Mickey Bay tweet. I'm like, should I respond to him? Should I respond to him? And I had to really think about it and do my due diligence and give my respect. You know, he was at one point one of the best out there.
Right.
So it was definitely worth a response. You know how many people I see mentioning my name and I don't even respond to it?
Right.
I'm like, damn, that's a hell of a fight. Let me respond back to him. And then since then, like, boom,
And we put it together with y'all, us together. So I want everybody to know that.
yeah.
We want
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We put this together. Wasn't no bluffing. Like, everybody's calling me like, man, you crazy. Why don't you take an easier fight this? I'm like, man, listen, I ain't got time for that. It's either swing, sink, or swim.
Right.
Like I say, Tam said, man, you should have stayed in retirement. I don't believe so. That's a threat to me because next week that could happen. But at the same time, for him, it's a threat. I know in his mind, like, damn, it ain't a good look to lose to a dude that's my age. So it's fun, but we both crafty throwback fire. But we ain't do all the talking and then dudes get scared.
Yeah, we go shit. You get shit to the point.
We get straight to the point. Like, look, we finna fight in the ring and see what happens.
Tremaine, where do you see yourself moving after this fight?
Getting back in the top 10.
Because you're headlining the CBS portion of the card.
After this win, I see myself jumping back in the top 10 and getting one of the top guys.
And I'm gonna cut in. This cat can fight. Cause I know boxing. I could look at the dude in 1 minute, even in the loss, I can tell. Okay, this cat can fight. Like when I seen him fight, cause you was with Jay Prince, right? Cause I'm like, dang, dude, cold. I heard a little bit of your story, like a little setback, but I seen you fight, so he nasty. So make sure that he gonna be a champion for sure. 100%. He could fight.
Exactly. Yeah. So I see myself being a top guy back at 122. Right off the bat. And I want the best fighter too. I don't want to go in there and get no warm-up, tune-up fight or nothing. I want to get the best guy. Send him at me. But this time I'll be in shape. I'll be ready.
At 135, you got Javante out there. You got Ryan Garcia. You got Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
At what weight?
At 135.
At my weight?
Yeah.
Garcia.
I mean, well, you got history with Javante. So.
Yeah. Everybody here
Well,
already know it for us.
This what we can do. Hey, it's whatever. You can have Tank. I can have Ryan.
So,
however they want to do it. Whatever.
I don't want to pass nobody. We got to make it past May 21st first, right? We got to get past that. And God's willing, everything go right. You already know where I'm at with it. Anybody except for Devin Haney. The reason I say Devin Haney because I got a good relationship with his pop, got a good relationship with him, and the money got to make sense. That shit can bump. But other than that, I'm not going there. That's my young boy. I look up to his pop. That's my guy. But everybody forget it. David, I've been with his ass for a long time, and I think that fight gonna still happen regardless. Street fight or fight is gonna happen.
Honestly, I like Ken Moses again too.
Yeah.
But even if I know Devin gonna beat him, but I like to run that one back because he got you could tell him, ask him how we took that fight. He got the fight for me.
He took the
4
fight
weeks.
on short notice, and I thought he won the bout, but I knew it would be like hell and high water for us to get a decision. We were the B-side.
But did I care though? You said you crazy. You want to
No,
I said yeah.
I offered it because that's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
No.
But he decided that he wanted to participate, and I said I don't think we should. but he wanted it, and we took advantage of it.
How many weeks notice?
3 weeks notice.
You about to do that shit with me.
3 weeks notice.
Shit, I do it
Well,
with
what
you.
I
I do
came up to
that with
say-
anybody.
What I
That's
came
how my
up
whole
to say
career been.
is this business profile that you're presenting reminds me of Oscar and Bernard. I mean, they had the box, but they were professionals at it, and they were businessmen at it. So are you guys gonna further this relationship of business after the bout and continue to grow in that form and fashion?
Yeah, as long as they don't take it personal when the old man
Oh,
beat
no, you can
Hey, I told him, man, he a cold businessman, I'm a cold businessman, it ain't nothing personal.
I'm
we only gonna be personal for that little small window.
I'm known for taking people to get cheesesteaks after. I ain't. That's what I'm known for.
Alright,
So, like I said, boxing is a sport. You know, it was no blood was shed outside of the sport. You know, nothing happened. No street. It's all boxing. It's all business, and that's what we're here for business. I don't never understand why fighters usually don't like each other, like in real life. Like, this shit don't make sense to me. It's stupid.
That's why fights don't get made.
Yeah,
That's right.
Because dudes like, oh, I don't like them, so then they wrestle with the money. We all doing it together, so we all splitting this thing up. We ain't worried about when you get older, you regret stuff like that. Like, well, why didn't we fight? Because one dude was like, oh, I don't like him. But really, y'all should be helping. It's still a business, so you helping feed each other family and you pleasing the fans. So at the end of the day, I mean, it's a historical thing.
That's the new school. The new school forgets that.
Listen, we
Yeah,
finna set a trend. We finna show fighters the way you do it, right? Floyd did it too, but Floyd is Floyd, right? So to see other people do it besides Floyd, it's like, wow, this shit really can happen. And we finna show people how you get fights done. It's two fighters get together and make it happen. And we ain't going through the promoters, we ain't going through nobody. We sat down, listen.
And we hear a lot of people was hating recently, like, oh man, because it switched. You know, unfortunately, we couldn't go to Ghana because there was a lot of restrictions, this and that. But obviously, we here. So if y'all thought it was a game, our flight leave is the bottom. Shout out to Sprite. You know what? Let me take a sip. I ain't drunk coffee. Hold on.
I want to sit too. You can take a toast to the end.
Shout out to Sprite.
Yeah.
Hold on one more time. Hold that up for me one more time.
Shout out, yeah.
Turn it around, Ted.
Oh, hold on, I'm blocking
Yeah,
it.
you show the Sprite. Get the Sprite. Show the Sprite.
Let me get a little sip of this, and then y'all can hand it over the back.
I got a quick
I don't even drink
Yeah,
soda,
y'all
y'all.
reserved.
I don't even drink
I
soda.
remember in the beginning of the negotiations for this, I remember you had a conversation in front of me with Eddie Hearns
Yeah.
about doing this fight.
Yeah.
And he seemed interested.
Oh, all of the promoters.
Right, and I remember Keith Conley getting involved, trying to
Yeah.
negotiate.
Yeah.
What made y'all say, you know what, forget that, let's do it ourselves on our own? Because if you did it on a big card, you can get like guaranteed money, right? But here, it seems like you're kind of like taking more of a chance.
No risk, no reward.
No, but don't get me wrong, we get in the bag. Don't
Yeah,
make
yeah.
no mistake about that. I still ain't that dumb. I know I good is. I know listen, like I say, I still gotta get a bag. I know what kind of fighter Tevin is, so I ain't gonna get in. But
I applaud y'all.
but I'm gonna say this though, he a businessman and I see that. Like you out the ring, you know me, Sarah. Like I'm big on the real estate. Me and my brother, we promote. We got a show in Cleveland, June 17th.
And I know he has a trucking company.
Yeah, he got the
That's
trucking,
right.
so and that's what I'm getting into. And my guy over here.
I'm gonna teach him this shit after I beat him.
So the funny thing, listen, after I beat him, me and my brother gonna put him up on the real estate. He gonna put me up on the trucking. But guess what? We not scared to take the risk to say, all right, we putting it on the line, may the best man win. But actually, a lot of promoters, yeah, they did want it. Everybody was like, man, we love that fight. But then it hit them out of nowhere. Cause I don't know how you felt when I think I might have told you.
What?
Like then we gonna do this on our own or this or that.
I don't think you
Well,
told
with
me
our
that.
partners,
You know, I was happy about
I talked to EJ and Shantae. We did a show together. We did a couple things together in
down in
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah, they helped me with me and my brother over here, the Bay Brother Promotion. They helped with our first boxing show, and it went well. So we like, man, Tevin is a businessman. I'm a businessman. We could make history. This is something that could never be duplicated. If a promoter did it, we probably wouldn't even be here right now in Harlem.
And let me give a thank you to Doe TV Network and Ron Williams because he pulled everything together with Sprite.
Yeah, huge shout out to
Yeah.
Doe
Big shout out.
TV.
My boy is. All
Shout out to KP.
My man.
Yeah, shout out to KP, you know, and we thank all of y'all for coming. Too.
Absolutely. And don't get confused. We businessmen and we talking like we ain't gotta be disrespectful, but I'm coming to fuck.
Oh, we gonna try to Look, I feel like I'm threatened.
I just let you know, because you know, people probably like, oh, they ain't friends.
Oh, yeah, no, listen, don't make no mistake about usually it's the other way around. You hear the talking, you see what Bibble did, Canelo said he ain't say shit. Everybody thought he was coming to the Canelo part. We see what happened. Neither one of us want to lose, like I say. I know I'm threatened because this could be my last fight. Like Tevin said, I'm going to retire you. My thing is I'm going to school you, young man. I'm older.
I'm a vet. I got 40 years. How many you got?
No.
I'm a vet. I got like 40 years.
No.
I'm a young vet, man.
You experienced, but I'm saying compared to me. So but no, what I'm saying is on both ends is something to, it's a dangerous fight. It's a good fight. So ain't neither one of us getting in. This ain't no.
A fight is always good when both is at risk.
We giving y'all the real fight. Like
we got something to lose.
We ain't cheating the fans. Period.
So let me ask y'all both a question. What round do you think you gonna knock them out?
I want a victory. I want a victory. That's key for me.
You just want to beat them?
If it come, I'd rather punish the guy.
I would have made it quick.
Yeah,
me, I don't know, I'm older, I might have to get him out of there a little, it all depends, but no, I'm just playing, I'm in shape, you know, I took care of my body, you know, so anybody that's watching, like I say, this is my last chapter, I'm sure he got plenty of years, you know, going to the sport the way he fight, you know, you could fight years like that, that's why I'm still around, from not taking punishment, but, you know, like I say, I got the hunger to get these last few in. That Cambosa fight ain't sit well with me. But I did do a crazy thing, like you say, Dre, but that's just how I am when it come to fighting. I'm crazy. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, you know, I just don't care. Like, shit, I've been in them circumstances so much.
You represented yourself well.
Yeah, but to know that I knew in my mind I still could have beat him and, you know, seeing where he went, I'm like, you know.
You'd be in Cambosa's shoes right now.
I mean, not actually, everything always felt like that. So
yeah, everything happened.
Maybe it was the past for him, because for me, he like going to the judo fight, I had a lot of issues, a lot of it going to be talked about in my documentary, in my book. I can't really speak on too much. But guess what? It set me out for a while. I fought like 5-6 times in 11 months. God was telling me this is a break. And I learned so much during this break. Now I'm coming back and able to implement everything I learned through these past 2 years. I'm coming back better than that.
That's what people don't realize about boxing.
You voluntarily put your belt up. You didn't even have to fight.
Yeah, I volunteered for my belt up. I didn't have to put my belt up. I put the rematch clause, they got fucked over for that. But hey, everything for a reason. Like I said, motherfuckers at 35 know I'm coming. They know for a fact. And I know they're nervous. It's a matter of time. And that's after next week. It's up.
I don't know, you gonna have a stumbling block, but you know, like I said, after that, I see you being a 3-4 time world champ. Like I say, this is my last hurrah. So I know I gotta get it all. The poker chips are right here. I gotta do this.
So I know you're not expecting to lose, but if you do, are you saying that you're gonna hang him up if you do end up losing?
I mean, I can't even talk like that because I can't see. After the fight, you can holler at me and say, you know, I can't see myself losing, to be honest with you. Like I said, I don't feel that I lost a clear fight in my life. I'll say 3 out of 200. Dre, you've been seeing me fight since I was little. I could think in my mind 3 or 4 clear fights that I lost early when I was first starting boxing. Even my brother know this. Like, you know, I gotta really be beat. Like, you know, I haven't really been beat yet. You know, I'm prepared, so I can't really answer that because I'm only in it to win it. But your hands got to do the talking. You know, we could say all the slick shit in the world. You know, so that's the question really for after the fight.
Let me ask Midget a question.
Yeah. You still owe me them trunks too.
I got you, baby. The sewing machine is in Brooklyn. Let's go. We can take care of what we got to take care of.
My boy Dre, good control. My boy Dre. Oh my gosh. Can I say it?
Go ahead, baby. Say it. This is your time.
2013. It was 2013. I think it was June something. I fought Victor Vasquez, one of like the toughest guys from Philly at the time. So I let my boy Dre make my trunks. At the time, the best guy out. Everybody going to him to buy a trunk. So I got Dre make my trunks. 2013. When I tell you, I'm like, where the hell is my trunk? Right before I was ready to walk out, he came to yo, here go the trunks. I'm like, I had to take, I had somebody else shit over.
Well, let me ask you something. What did you do in that fight?
Oh, I knocked it right out.
There you go. So what I did was inspire your action. But Midget, you were one of my favorite boxers. You still are.
Thank you.
I'm going to tell you this as a trainer. Don't ever let shortcomings slow you down.
All right.
It's all right. Losses create experience and intelligence. Remember that, because I think you can still at this point become a world champion and a great fighter. Attest to the things that cause the problems, rectify that, and get on the board and do what you have to do so you can be that man. I want to see that happen.
100%.
Hey Dre, I would tell young fighters, I was 7-4 at the beginning of my career. I went on and became 30-4.
That's right. That's right.
That's crazy.
If he's not, if T is not testament enough to that, I don't know who is.
And I didn't give up.
He didn't let losses slow him down. He didn't let losses stop him in his tracks. He learned and became a world champion, and he represented. Don't let that be the Behringer of you not succeeding and becoming a world champion.
Gotcha.
All right?
I appreciate that, man.
All right.
If no other questions, we can conclude this press conference. I'd like to thank the Harlem Sanctuary. I'd like to thank the fighters Mickey Bay, Tremaine Williams, Tevin Farmer. I'd like to thank you all for coming out. I want to thank Sprite again for sponsoring. Ron Williams and Doe TV Network. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thanks everybody for coming out. Thank you.
Don't disappear. I want to get a shot with
Yeah. Let me get one with